Hi everyone, so today we're going to be talking about the civil rights movement that was between 1954 and 1968. So here are a few pictures of Martin Luther King, and in the left you can see him very clearly, but in the picture on the right he's actually in the crowd of people. So the civil rights movement in the United States was a decades-long struggle by African Americans and their like-minded allies to end institutionalized racial discrimination, disenfranchisement, and racial segregation in the United States. The movement has its origins in the Reconstruction era during the late 19th century, although the movement achieved its largest legislative gains in the mid-1960s after years of direct actions and grassroots protests. The social movement's major nonviolent resistance and civil disobedience campaigns eventually secured new protections in federal law for the human rights of all Americans. So, some key events that led to the civil rights movement include the Civil War in the United States, abolition of slavery in the 1860s, Reconstruction amendments to the U.S. Constitution that granted emancipation and constitutional rights of citizenship to African Americans, and that led to African American men being able to vote and hold political office. Here's a photo of some young African American men protesting for their rights, and their sign says, "We march together, Catholic, Jews, Protestant, for dignity and brotherhood of all men under God now." So it's kind of a play on the pledge. So the Jim Crow laws were a big part of the civil rights movement, and this subjected African Americans to discrimination and sustained violence. And so during this time, they were separate but equal, but separate wasn't really equal. So some major influences from the civil rights movement were the Brown versus Board of Ed, which integrated schools, Emmett Till, bus boycotts, sit-ins, marches. Here is, on the left is Rosa Parks, and on the right is Malcolm X, and these were two really big influences during the Civil War. They both were known for standing up for what they believed in, and and so other major influences were Martin Luther King and the Black Power movement, which Malcolm X led, and Rosa Parks. And there are my sources. Thank you.